Hey there guys, it is BassSinger313 here with the continuation of the E3 reaction videos. Today we are going to be, well, I'm not sure about today. I think I've already covered it a lot more today previously, but for this video, that's a better word, we're going to be covering through the Sony press conference, see what they're up to. You may notice that there's a different microphone model this time. Well, this is also a good way for me to test out the quality of this microphone. You guys like this microphone? I'm going to be using it more often. If not, then I don't know. Yeah, I still have my old microphone right here that I just bought 2 weeks ago and is already becoming obsolete, but I might be able to use this just for like multi-tracking in case there's more cooperative playthroughs. This one cost me 120 bucks, so it's a lot more higher quality. This is the Audio Technica. I'm not sure exactly if that's the way you pronounce it. I also have a pop filter from my old microphone and tried to attach it. I'm not sure if this is a good way for me to do so because the way this pop filter... Okay, it's working right now. Anyways, without further ado, let's just get into the conference once we jump into it. Are those the same, like, play toys from the launch system? Is this Last of Us news? It sounds like the intro music too when you start up the game. Yep, it's I recognize that D minor tone, not D minor, but that minor note. You know, I'd be very impressed in myself if I actually did get the D minor part right. I definitely know it sounds like a minor tone, but that minor note seems that I don't know why, but that just sounds more iconic, kind of like that one piano note from oh crap, what's the My Chemical Romance song? Done when I was a young boy, something, something, something. Welcome to the Black Parade, that was.
Okay, I have a very serious question for you.
Are they very into friends, or are they lovers?
Okay. Oh.
Okay, they're definitely lovers. Ellie has a girlfriend now. That's cute.
Maybe they're staring at you. Or not.
Look, I hate to ruin anyone's waifus or anything though, but both of you are kind of ugly. I'm gonna get so much hate from that.
No, that's what.
But no, I never really imagined Ellie as an attractive person at all. I'm just... No, they look normal to me.
Oh, Ellie.
They're not unattractive, if that's what you mean.
I think you should be terrified.
Definitely lovers, or very, very close friends. He's still struggling, God! They did not time the news properly. Oh my god, oh my god, oh god, oh. Ow, those those intestines. I did not want to get close to that. Spread out. Nice job, Ellie. So much for stealth. Oh crap, that kid's still alive. Oh, that's a girl. Never mind. Oh no, that kid was Ellie. Shit. I don't know why. I thought there was like a little boy or something that's oh god. Okay, yeah. You're not very well camouflaged there, Ellie. Oh wow, you have very bad ammunition, so... Well, I'm assuming this is part for the harder difficulties, but I remember that's a huge factor with the Last of Us original, the first one, is that all your ammunition, all your resources, you have to be very well reserved with them and use them properly, otherwise you are fucked. Ah, Jesus! How is she not dead from that? So, was that like the past, the future, flashback? Did her kiss somehow remind her of that awful moment? I'm led with so many questions that I want answers to. I think I'm gonna buy the game now.
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2.
This is live footage, right?
Live in Los Angeles at the
Okay, yeah, it's live.
E3 showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move along to the next part of the experience. We'll have a little bit more to show.
Intermission?
And I am joined by my
Interesting.
good friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr.
This is something it doesn't... It feels like they haven't done before, so to have an intermission in the middle of the conference, I want to know, like, how long this is going to take, and if they're going to showcase anything else, or more of anything else.
only work at it as a player, but you're going to have to just think as a person what you're coming up against.
And I can't wait to see more of that. And that was first gameplay we saw there.
I don't think I have the intellect to understand all what he said.
Incredible. And speaking of incredible,
But I don't think that that specific moment, it is impressive, and I think the story is definitely, like, makes you think, without a doubt, but, like, without enough information, we don't know exactly what's going on or why it's happening. It's like, we kind of need a little bit more of a teaser, maybe. Either that, or maybe that's their way of promoting the game. Say, if you want to know more, buy the game. I mean, I'm already invested in the series, so, or at least the first game, so I don't mind playing it, playing the sequel.
Advice about
So yeah,
this as a...
He wasn't watching.
Okay, thank God.
I want to confirm that.
I hope to God he wasn't.
But yeah, thank you so much.
God of War is a
It's great
very
to and
prolific
that
game.
amazing
I
team
suggest
that
no
runs
one
it.
unless you're mature enough to ever play it.
Functionality and features that allow people to spend more time in the worlds we build, that's by definition a good thing.
Excellent.
I mean, I'd probably let my niece and nephew play it because they're definitely a lot more mature as long as Toby's not in the room. But
we have a lot more to talk about too.
yeah, I can't speak for every parent or guardian figure whether or not M-rated games are something that children can play. I feel like at this day and age, it really all depends on maturity rather than age. Like I said, young people can still be mature and understand the consequences or the desensitivity of what they're watching or playing. So if they could handle it, then I'd say let them go for it. It's just, for me personally, I wouldn't really do that to my own children unless they can prove that they're mature enough and they can be understanding enough to know the consequences of actually doing so. I'm not a perfect example by any means, because I will admit when I was like 12 years old, when I was 12 years old, I definitely did sneak around M-rated games against my parents' will. Played the shit out of Mortal Kombat. Holy crap.
And we do have
yeah.
more coming from those Worldwide Studios games in the showcase later tonight.
But yeah, this is, I'm mostly talking because this is
Games that you are most excited
very
about.
weird that they're doing intermissions in an E3 press conference. This is certainly unheard of. That's this is how they like introduce their games. Sony, why? I really don't want them to like go down the route of whatever they're doing here. I don't think this is gonna be I don't think this is work at all. I think the formula that they've been doing, I can appreciate that they're trying to do something new. It's just that what they're doing, I don't think is good. It's like, ignoring like my bias with Call of Duty aside, I think if they showed more games similar to how like Microsoft, Bethesda, and Ubisoft has been doing, then that's perfectly fine. It's just that they've been on a roll with showing us game after game after game, entertaining us even further. But during the intermediate talk, they're talking about previous games that they've already not only just announced, but also released too. So that's something I kind of worried about. Especially since this, what we're seeing right here is just basically a bare bones trailer of Call of Duty. It also makes me wonder, why is there even a point to having that tent set up on stage if
What's happening? That's
Good
right.
to have you guys
I know this is all still doing it live, but
right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I really want to like Sony, but this is kind of off to a bad start. As much as I absolutely love The Last of Us, and I'm very intrigued by what The Last of Us Part 2 has to offer,
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
that seems to be about it, at least as of now, and it's already 30 minutes in. How are they gonna continue this? Because I'll be honest, this might actually be the first time Microsoft has beaten Sony in a press conference. Half of what the press conference has already done is just talking about God of War, which is already released. So this is not necessarily Sony exclusive. From what I remember, it might be Sony exclusive at first for a couple of months, but it is on the Xbox One from what I remember, and PC. So it's kind of odd that they're advertising third-party companies
Not too bad.
More so than maybe even Microsoft, which is weird.
That's right. We are really seconds away.
Well, not even like more so than Microsoft. Microsoft even has more third-party companies from what they've showcased in this press conference so far. We've only got one exclusive, and you could say it's a true exclusive, which they got an edge on that, but it's still just one exclusive. Yeah, just get to the.
Waiting. Let's get to. We have so much.
Yes, please.
Okay. Got a lot
So much
more
to
in
cover.
store, so let's check it out live.
It's been 40 minutes. And they showcased 3 games. I'm worried. And the audience saw nothing but that nature-looking thing? Alright, at least it's another concert. Maybe this could give us more hints. Flower? A sequel to Journey? I don't know, or the same vein as Journey? I like the musical performances, at least. That's nice. Just please don't oversaturate with them. Otherwise, it just feels you're padding out more time for that. So the game. Yes, please show us what the game was that relates to that song. Let's see what this hack and slash engine's like. I like samurais, and I like hack and slash. Is that like a counter? How's the gameplay made? Oop. There we go. Okay. Are they taking more of like a realistic type of game? Might be. Oh, that guy's the shield. So he has a slight advantage. Oh! Nice. I can imagine the player would require a lot of patience in order to play the combat. So like a samurai, you can't rush through things. I like it. I like the way they introduce their combat style. Ooh.
Jin, you're late.
You're impatient. Where's the monk?
The bat.
Stealth game. I like that. I hope that they also kind of give us like multiple different options. Like you could go all quote-unquote guns a-blazing, but I wouldn't necessarily call it guns a-blazing style if you're being a lot more calculated and patient. I'd say more of like calm and collected.
Just get
What's Ip Man's fighting style where he's like strike only when necessary? Something along the lines like that. Oh, and there's parkour too. Holy shit. This looks like it's a good... looks like this is my type of game. Kind of like an Assassin's Creed mixed with Ninja... No, not Ninja Gaiden. Mixed with Neo. I'm definitely intrigued by the setting too, because aside from Neo, I don't think there's really a huge market for like Japanese, feudal Japan, samurai era of video games at all. There's certainly ninjas, but I don't classify them anywhere near the same as samurai playgrounds at all. And you could say maybe there's also For Honor, but I heard that game wasn't as good as people wanted it to be.
Masako!
Stand aside, Jin.
No, not you too, Grandma.
Trade my family.
What? That looked like a really cool looking game. Sucker. Whoa, that. Wait, hold on. What did Sucker Punch do? That logo looks familiar. They did, fuck, what was the Fox game? Sony Stealth. Sly Cooper, I think. Did they make Sly Cooper? I think they made Sly Cooper. That's a huge drastic. Oh, hello. That's not how those guitar notes work. You don't go into like the 19th fret and have a very low tone bass riff. Alright, they are showing some interesting games. I like that. I thought they owned by Microsoft. 505 Games? Isn't that the isn't that the guys that made Halo? Wait, no, never mind. That's 343. Never mind. God damn it, me and my brain. Cooperate, please. I got a little bit surprised for nothing. 505 probably made something else, but I don't know. They're already showing more games, just... I'm not sure if there's a use for that stage at all, if they could just make a Nintendo conference. It's a PlayStation 1. I don't own that. It's weird, I own every single PlayStation system, except for PlayStation 1. I would like to, but considering how I think PlayStation 2 is backwards compatible, I kind of don't see a need for do that, especially if I would require to have like some sort of component cables for PS1. I'm not sure if those things are available or not. What is this? Like mouse simulator? I'm a rat? I'm at least some sort of tiny person. Or tiny... Yep, I'm a rat. A mouse rat. Interesting. Yeah, they are at least showing off good games, so it's not a complete train wreck. E. Rip rat. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's Resident Evil? Yeah, Raccoon specifically. Resident Evil. Okay. Like, I had to check just in case because, like, zombies, rats, I can't tell. And then we saw the Raccoon Police stamp. This looks like a prequel because Raccoon City was completely decimated in Resident Evil 2 or 3, I believe. This is Leon, right? And instead of going all the way back and hunting for, like, an old copy of the game, there's a remake. I just hope the remake's good. I'm not a huge Resident Evil fan. I hope to God I don't piss off anyone there from that series. I just hear like a Facebook or something? Oh, I think unless someone's messaging me on Facebook. Can I disable that?
It's coming back.
RE2, yep. Resident Evil 2. A complete remake of it, holy shit. Okay, I really gotta save that. How do I do that? Skull and crossbones, eat your heart out. I really can't imagine a realistic Sora ever. He looks way too cartoony to have this type of like style. It looks beautiful, I will say that without a doubt. So the engine could definitely warrant it. This is an Unreal Engine 4, right? Or is it a completely different engine that I'm unaware of? I don't know. I might be wrong. Can we just showcase what the fuck this game is? Like, it's cute and all, but I want to see it. Don't just tease it like throughout each oh, it's a baby. Oh, it's Death Stranding. It's a butt! Oh my god. So yeah, those boxes, whatever those are, the more you carry, I'm assuming the harder it gets, but do we need more of those? I mean, I assume we do in order to like protect them. Oh no! I don't want no! Oh god, that cringe. Oh god. Oh my god. God, when it comes to like toenails or fingernails in general, I'm a lot more squeamish than like organs or something for some reason. But, that is ow. Oh, that looks painful. Is that an actress I should know about? I know Norman Reedus and the guy that played Hannibal, but other than that, I don't know anyone else. Good. I'm always curious. I'm really intrigued. Like, I'm already intrigued beforehand, just from the way they started out with. I just want to know whether or not this will make a good game, or is it just a good story? It has so much premises to think that it might be a good game. I just don't know how it looks like, aside from it being just kind of like a similar walking simulator. Ew. Matt Fieldman, Lace Skid. I don't know that.
Still don't know who I am, do you?
Lindsay Wagner. Don't know. Nope. Is she someone famous? Because I don't know her. Oh. Like I said, what's the point of the stage if you're not gonna do anything with it? You got 2 performances, that's it. I don't understand why they have those intermissions. It's just so annoying. It's like, we want to know what that is. Just show us a fucking game trailer of that. Otherwise, it just feels so awkward having, like, Death Stranding, and then all of a sudden, oh, hey, Spider-Man. Anyways, and then all of a sudden, like, that weird intermission with, those things. Who that?
Why is he letting everyone out?
Wait, Electro? I thought Electro was black.
Got it.
Different universe?
I'll go join the party.
Is this Spider-Man Miles Morales?
Everyone just quietly go back into your cells and lock the door behind you. Okay? Please?
This is... You can tell my knowledge of comic book heroes are not that impressive. But yeah, that looked like that bad guy, Electro. I don't know. I guess he didn't really make a huge impression on me either, but I don't know. I assume that he looked like the one in the movie or something. And I guess they're trying to distance themselves from the movie because of how bad it was. So they just hired a completely different looking actor instead of, or model a completely different looking person rather than keeping it to what the movie universe, or Sony's movie universe. Wait, Spider-Man is Sony, isn't it? Yeah, freaking Electro looks like the Green Goblin movie, though. It's just, I don't know, it just looks weird to have, like, different designs. I guess maybe I'm just not used to it, or maybe I should just not complain about it. It's more of a nitpick, and I will agree to that. That probably is just more of a nitpick, if anything. And who the hell are you now? Is that Green Goblin? Another bad guy? I don't know any of these people. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know any of you guys. It looks fun. I will say it definitely looks fun having, like, all these bad guys trying to team up, so it intrigues me. I'm pretty sure, like, if I play the game, I'll get more information. That'll be nice. I'm just fucking confused as to who any of these guys are, except for maybe Electro. I'm just weird at the fact that they kind of whitewashed him. I'm not sure if he's, like, originally white in the comics. He might be. I'm not saying that's a bad... When I say whitewash, I'm not saying that as a bad thing or anything. I'm just saying it's different. So it's not something I'm, I guess, used to. Ow. 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 Oh, goddamn cliffhanger bullshit. Damn it. Would love to see another introduction of a villain I don't know. But yeah. Shadow Black Guy, I don't know who that is either, and I don't think they even mentioned what his name was, so... I'm seeing PlayStation logo. This is Last of Us again. Wait, is this the end? Well, please tell me this is not the end. It's been an hour. I really think that if they didn't waste their time with these stupid intermission and the music thing... intermission, yeah, that... I guess that's what they're ending it off on, or... No, they're not even going to end it off on that one either. Is that the end? Or is there one more thing? Oh no, it's another intermission, isn't it?
That was the PlayStation E3 show.
That's it? That was it?
Again, there was a ton of great Worldwide Studios titles. We actually got a little more to share.
I mean, I'm excited for Spider-Man, but I don't think it's a good way to end the conference. I feel like showing off something new or something that it's not going to release like next year.
Oh my god.
They didn't even say like a release date, so what the hell?
There's no time.
Oh my goodness.
Is that it?
It's gonna look absolutely incredible.
They're not going to show us what the fuck that music thing was? With the drum, the piano guy, and all that?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this just an intermission?
I'm ready.
I'm fucking confused. Is that really the end?
Oh, Resident Evil 2.
What was the point of the stage then?
So good.
Look,
I
I'm
know
sorry
this
I'm so
fans been
pissed
waiting
off
for
at
that
this though,
one.
and I will say the
And
games that
then
they
the
show
movie,
off
like,
were awesome. It's
"Are you
just
sure I know what this is?" And
that
then as soon as you
pacing
turn his head,
issue
I
is
was like,
just really like draws it off. Like
So good.
I do like Resident Evil, and I do like that samurai game. That looked really interesting. Last of Us, there were awesome stuff. I will admit that there was some awesome stuff, and I will fully. I'm emphasizing that because I'm not hating on the games. I think the games that they showcased were good, but why have the stage? Why have the intermission? Why have the stupid music thing? It's just those things stick out more to me because of how how much of it interrupts the core essence of the conference. I don't know if that was a good conference or not. Like, it was polarizing to say the least. They showed off good games, and that's cool, but it wasn't a good conference at all. It's still way better than EA, thank God, but I don't know. It's like, they should have taken like the Square Enix or the Nintendo route by having it like as a direct instead. That way, I feel like it would be a lot more justifiable. Like, imagine you buying a ticket and there's nothing but just trailers. You could have easily had that same experience by sitting on your couch, your chair, watching it online. There's really no point in being physically there at all. Okay, so, final thoughts. I'm just gonna repeat myself, but like I said, weird segues. It's really polarizing. It's like, I'm both excited but angry at the same time. It's so weird. Usually it's like I'm contempt or I'm okay, but it's both. It's I don't. It's such a weird presentation, like the way they handle things. I'm excited for the games at least, so that's good. It's just, I don't know, the way it's like the hype. It's so weird. It was a weird conversation. It was a weird conference. I don't know. Am I being a little bit too nitpicky? Possibly. But at the same time, I do feel that they need to step up their game. And I will criticize them whenever they do bad. And for the record, they did do bad. Even if they did show us some hype in the long run. It's just... anyways, I'll see you guys in the Nintendo one, so stay tuned for that.